Well, hello, family and friends. Welcome back to Reset and Rebuild. If you're new here, I am Melinda. Thank you for joining me. So, after 17 years being on the same job, life threw me a curveball. Yes, I was fired. So, in this series, we're going to be picking up the pieces, rebuilding my life, and and I will. Yeah, we're going to be inspiring each other to get through it, because I know I'm not the only one going through this tough season. So I'm here. We can take this journey together. So in today's episode, it is actually called One Step Forward, because even the smallest step, that can lead to some huge or the biggest changes in life. And so let's talk about what that looks like for me. And this week, what I accomplished. So last time, you hear my puppy pushing that food bowl around? Literally just ate. But anywho, so last time I shared the shocking reality of me losing my job, the emotions, the fears, the questions that kept me up at night, even the anger. Like, how could you possibly, for real? But it has been a true whirlwind. But I promised myself that this is not going to be the end of my story. So this week I was focused on the simple things. And that was basically forward movement. I'm not looking for perfection, no huge leap, just one step. Because, if you're too busy looking in the back, what you left behind, you can't move forward. You're going to be stumbling, and we can't do that. So my one step for this week is actually twofold. It was updating my resume. Yep, getting it together and actually applying for some positions. I actually applied for 3 positions, and I tell you, it felt good to be. It may sound small, but here's the thing. It's forward progress. It doesn't always look flashy. Sometimes that quiet, that behind the scene movement, that behind the scene work, it's that momentum. It builds momentum. And to be honest, it truly does feel good to be able to do something to remind me that I am still in control of my future. Either it's me taking some certification classes or just something. I'm doing it for me. The lessons I've learned, it was 2 of them. It taught me 2 things. One, I don't need to have it all figured out. I do love when things work in sync, A to B, B to C, C to D. But right now, that's not how things are rolling. So I'm just learning how to cope with that. And my energy grows where I put my effort. So be it me applying for more jobs, whatever it is, what energy I put into it, it's my effort that's going to grow. So, when life knocks you down, excuse me. So when life knocks you down, it's easy to be frozen in that particular state. But every time you move, even if it's an inch, it's something as small as something very, very small, you're proving to yourself and proving to myself that I'm still in the game. Got to do it. I'm not going to let this one mark diminish the 17 years that I put into it. Like the HR director told me, girl, come on. So so we're going to keep moving forward. So if you're in your own season, I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to choose for yourself one step for this week. And I want you to come back and let me know. It's either sending an email, making some phone calls, or organizing a drawer that you've been avoiding. The size does not matter. It's the direction that does. So moving forward. So another thing, when you have former coworkers that you've worked closely with, that knows you, knows your character, it's easy for them to put your name in rooms and I'm just, yeah, things are happening. I've had my former deputy director write me a character reference letter. The finance director wrote me character reference letter. Also, my senior property manager, she wrote me one. Also, the assistant director at the university here also wrote me one, as well as the HR director is writing me one. So yeah, there are a lot of pieces in this puzzle that are going to come together for something that's meant for me. It's going to be bigger and better. So I definitely encourage you to not let this stop you, but just to see the bigger picture. Okay, you're bigger than this, and something bigger and better is out there waiting for you. So I want to definitely thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to spend some with me. It means a lot. So if you are actually walking through a big change or big challenge too, I want you to know that, one, you are not alone, and two, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you know when I drop my next video, that we can rebuild this together each week. And that's how we're going to do it, one step at a time. So until next time, keep going. One step forward is progress. And I'll see you in the next episode.